All right, so I've got to put this light back up there. We had a leak and had to fix that. And now I got to put this fixture back up here, and it should be pretty simple fix. I just got these two here. I want to make sure I turn the electricity off before I do it because I want to kill myself. And all I've really got to do is put the one screw in and connect those to the proper ones on there. All right, so to make this lighter, because these bulbs are super heavy, I'm going to just unscrew the bulbs and leave them here. And that way the fixture itself will be much lighter and I'll be able to manipulate it easier up there. So these things are super heavy. I mean, they're a couple pounds each. And this thing now is super light, so it's no big deal now. Easily hold it without having to worry about it dropping. So make sure you turn off your breaker or your light switch so you don't electrocute yourself. White's going to go to white, black's going to go to black. So it's pretty simple. We're going to do it right now. All right, so anyway, you got to crawl up the ladder. And this thing's a lot lighter now. I'm going to go ahead and hook the white on. So what I got to do is I got to take that little screw nut off of the wires coming in. And then I'm going to wrap those white copper wires around it. And again, make sure you turn off your breaker or turn off the light because you will kill yourself if you don't. And then I'm just going to screw that little plastic nut on there and connect those wires together nice and tight. I'm going to make sure I get it all the way to cover the wire on the collar. And then I got to do the other one. And so we're going to do the black side now. I did the white side. And I just got to get that wire nut on there and make sure that I screw it on really tight and it gets around both of the wires. And I'm having a little bit of a trouble. So I had to move the ladder back a little bit so I get a better grab on it. So now I'm going to get up a little bit higher here and get those wires, put them together, get your wire nut and put it over them and just screw it on nice and tight. Make sure you get it close, over the plastic or the rubber, whatever it is on the wire, so you don't have any of the copper hanging out that could connect with another piece of steel or something in there. So I'm really cranking it down, as you can see, making sure I got it on there really good. And pretty much that's it. That's how you connect it. All right. All right, so I've got her on here. You can see I'm just going to tuck everything up there. And I'm going to turn it this way, put the screw in right there, and then screw it right into there. But I got to tuck everything up. All right, so anyway, I had to get get all those wires smushed up in there. Make sure that you don't detach any of the wire nuts from the wires when you're doing it. So you got to kind of push them up into that little area up there. And as I showed you, I got to get the one. I've only got one screw. It's a one big giant Phillips head, and I just got to get it in that little hole in that crossbar, and then just tighten it down and just make sure I've got it at the exact same spot that I had it from before when I took it off. And as you can see, I'm just kind of screwing it in there and trying to get it lined up with the paint job that we did last summer. All right, so now all we've got to do is screw back in our LED lights, spotlights, get them in there nice and tight, and then go switch it on and see if they work. Boom, look at that, son of a gun. Excellent job. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos. Peace out.